Well, that door doesn't look foreboding at all.
Now, this is something I didn't expect to find. Looks like a door of some kind. Verbal, the entity you detected, are we close?
If the data gathered by my sensors is accurate, the precise location of this entity is within the vicinity of our present location.
Then I guess whatever it is lies beyond that door.
Solomon is here now, within this cave. I can feel his presence.
This door is extremely ancient, although, if I'm not mistaken, there are signs of recent activity. Someone's definitely passed through here. Damn, locked tight. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Things were never going to be that easy.
Could we force it open somehow? And by force, I mean force, you know?
This door is made out of solid rock. It just isn't gonna happen. If anyone has any bright ideas, now might be the best time to share them.
We need to find a way to open this door. Solomon has done it, and so can we. You notice some strange runes etched into the surface of the ancient door. You don't know why, but you somehow understand their meaning. Ooh, more flooding memories coming back? From what you can interpret, it reads, The shadow is bound by its bane. Shackled by betrayal, it is devoid of flesh and thus devoid of purpose. Oh no, where have we seen that before, guys? To the weak you may heed not this shadow's call. Its teachings are a corruption and its way leads only to death. I have a very bad feeling about this. To the strong you may heed this shadow's call. Take solace in self and remain mindful of the betrayal and its consequences. Seek knowledge, seek enlightenment. I'm gonna place my hand on the door, cautiously. Whoa! Okay, it opened. Okay. Let's move forward, I guess. Jeez Louise. What is this place? Holy crap.
I have a bad feeling about this. Verbal, I need you to stay behind. I want some insurance in case things don't go our way.
Master, don't be irrational. If I stay here, then I cannot acquire the data I need to perform an analysis of the entity.
Fine. Let me put it to you this way. Whoever or whatever is in this structure, they will probably want to harm you, to damage your superior workmanship. So by choosing to enter the structure, you are technically choosing also to harm yourself. Wouldn't that be against your programming?
Master, your logic is correct. It would be against my programming. I will stay here then, and await further instruction.
And don't talk to any strangers while I'm gone, regardless of how many upgrades they offer you.
Let me examine these walls here real quick. Nothing over there. I don't think there's anything over here either, but let me take a look just to be on the safe side. Nope, okay. I feel like this map is based on something, but I don't know what. No, this looks like it could be an entirely new 3D model built specifically for the mod. Nice! Here we go. Into the temple. Door to the Temple of Shadow. What is it with villains and their long freaking hallways towards their lairs? I'm just saying, I just noticed it's kind of a trope. Solomon.
And so at last, you have come.
Solomon, you're alive. It's as I'd feared.
You have risked much to come here, my former pupil. You have survived the trials on the residential level, you have traversed the Korriban wastes, and you have discovered this ancient temple. This Temple of Shadow. You were always strong in both body and spirit. It is why I chose you as my Padawan learner. Even in the moment I first met you, I could recognize the potential soaring within what was then merely a child. A child I then chose to rescue from what would have been a fleeting life of insignificance on the streets of Slieheran. It was in your potential to become my protege, to become the greatest of Jedi, yet you became what stands before me, a shell.
Solomon, how did you survive Terrace? At the climax of our battle, I watched you fall into darkness when the walkway was destroyed. Nobody could have survived that. Yet you have.
They say fate often works in mysterious ways. I survived Terrace because I was meant to survive, because it was intended that I wake amongst the rubble born anew, a changed man. As you have become a slave to a master, equally are you a master to a slave. The Arcanian, what worth do you find in him? I merely see a man, ruled by passion, yet afraid to embrace it.
Better than a crazed Jedi. Better than a murdering Jedi.
I once told someone that choice cannot exist without consequence. If my actions serve to condemn me as a murderer, then so be it. It was necessary.
Your fight isn't with Kobayashi, it's with me. Why did you do that?
I could no longer risk his interference, so for now I have removed him. He was an unexpected, unpredictable factor in our reunion.
So what are you planning, Solomon? Why have you come to Korriban, to this ancient temple?
Matilda, it is the name I gave you that would always serve to remind you of what you once were and what you have since become. Yet now you are before me. I see that what was once the child on Slieheran is now gone. In its stead is a creature that was spawned from the tragedy of the Mandalorian Wars.
As you said, choice is always followed by consequence. When I chose to follow Revan to the Mandalorian Wars, I chose to accept whatever consequences would befall me.
If only you knew what I now know, would you so willingly have accepted those consequences? Do not act surprised. I know that Tilana's death made you question a great many things surrounding your role in the Mandalorian Wars. It is that part of you that manifested itself in the mining tunnels. It is the remnants of your forsaken identity.
It was an identity unspoiled by the horrors of war, an identity which no longer exists.
This identity, it had a name, didn't it? Can you remember? Do you even know? Yes, Shana May. It is the name of the one I found on Sliheron. It is the name of the one I raised, the name of the one I trained. It is the name of the one who betrayed me, who was corrupted and then sacrificed to become a tool of war.
Questions. Questions without answers.
And I hold these answers. You know this. It is why you have come here. Come with me, for only together can we reclaim the identity that was sacrificed. I can give you back your purpose, your life.
No, you will not manipulate me to betray my master. Whatever you're planning, Solomon, it ends now.
Unfortunate, yet it is the response I expected. I hold the answers to your questions, yet as before you react with aggression. This matters not. I am more than willing to cleanse your mind of this and all other weakness through the fires of combat.
Alright, Solomon, let's go. Get away from my shadow. Ah. Back off. Damn it. Alright.
You may fight using unfamiliar Sith techniques, but at its most basic of forms, your combat style is still Ichani. You cannot defeat me. You are stronger than I had anticipated, but not strong enough. You will fall. It is inevitable.
Really? Funny story about that. Solomon, you've been defeated. This is the end for you.
The end? This is merely the beginning.
The beginning?
The beginning of my revenge.
What the hell? Oh, dear God, no. No, 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 not these guys.
Like you, I too am guilty of sacrifice. I am no longer the Jedi Master I once was. I will be born anew as a greater being, a being of power. What did you expect to find here? Forgiveness? You allowed the Mandalorian wars to consume you, and as I warned, it changed you forever. You are nothing to me now.
What have you done to yourself, Solomon? What have you done?
There was once power here, ancient and timeless. It was born from the betrayals of old. That power was contained within an artifact. An artifact which was stolen from its resting place, and then in consequence of your master's actions destroyed. Yet the power contained within survived and was scattered. This place, it is more than a mere temple. It harbors a focal point for the power, a point in which its scattered remnants can be concentrated and then fused together. The process of reunification is complicated and time-consuming, yet as you can see, it has now reached a point where the power was able to once again take form and help me in my time of need. Do not perceive these beings as individuals, as any concept of identity was lost to them a millennia ago. They have no will, no ambition, and no emotion. They each serve merely as slaves to the dominant will.
The dominant will? What do you mean?
The ancient, timeless power. It was itself personified in the form of a single being. It is said he was once a leader, and that all who followed him as he wrought the ancient betrayals which condemned him shared his fate. But now, thanks to you and your master, both will be reborn.
I have a feeling I know where this is going.
Akira Khan's sin and the Brotherhood of Shadow will rise again.
Oh, me. Where am I? What happened?
You are still within the Temple of Shadow, an ancient structure from an age ago that was built to house what remained of the Brotherhood of Shadow. This is the temple's main chamber, where the focal point for the Brotherhood of Shadow's scattered power is situated.
Why can't I move my body?
I have restrained you using the Force. I assure you, Shaname, it will be for your own good.
Solomon, what have you done with Revan? With Kobayashi?
Calm yourself, Shaname. They are safe, they are secure.
I don't see why I should believe you.
Search your feelings, Shaname, and you will realize that I have no reason to deceive you. I speak only truth. And truth, it seems, may be the only thing left of significance in what was once a promising life. You could have become so much. Yet you became so little. You have no individuality, you have no identity, and any indication you have of free will is an illusion. Tell me, in your own words, what is your purpose?
I kill targets at the behest of my master. I'm an assassin. I'm Revan Shadow.
Was it your own choice to become this tool of war? Was it your own choice to follow Revan to the Mandalorian wars and beyond? To forsake and sacrifice everything of significance in your life, including your very identity?
During the Mandalorian wars, Revan was an inspirational leader. Each time he spoke, his words made me feel like I was born anew. I had to follow him. It seemed like it was fate.
But was it fate? Was it your own choice? No, you did not choose. You were chosen. It was all a manipulation which thrust you towards war, a manipulation which provoked your betrayal, and a manipulation that compelled you to sacrifice everything for a cause that wasn't even your own. And always, always behind those manipulations was Revan.
I was manipulated. But how?
Tell me, are you familiar with force bonding? It was not a concept we had covered in great depth, as I preferred to keep my tutelage focused on the arts of combat.
Force bonding allows those touched by the Force to communicate feelings and imagery between each other across great distances, although bonds of any significant strength are considered to be exceptionally rare.
Yes, that is what has been accepted within the Jedi Order as the links in which Force sensitives can communicate with one another through the Force. Feelings and imagery, nothing more. But what if I told you that the communication of feelings and imagery is but the beginning of what can be achieved using Force bonding? What if I told you that through Force bonding, an individual can inspire a mindless devotion within the mind of another? And what if I told you that all of this can be achieved passively, without the subject even realizing they are being manipulated? Did you never wonder why so many Jedi chose to follow Revan into darkness? Revan used what was possible with Force bonding as a means to inspire loyalty in those Jedi. A loyalty towards battle, a loyalty towards the dark side.
Are you suggesting that Revan manipulated us all?
Some of the Jedi needed to be significantly manipulated, whilst others needed just a gentle push. It did not matter to Revan. The art of manipulation had already been mastered over the course of the Mandalorian Wars.
But if we were all manipulated, then why was I the only one to sacrifice so much?
Understand that to use force bonding to manipulate others is no easy task, even for one as powerful as Revan. To master, it requires a great commitment of time, patience, and a willing subject.
Are you implying that I was Revan's test subject?
You were the first, and arguably the greatest of Revan's manipulations. Over the course of the Mandalorian Wars, the force bond Revan created between you allowed him to determine the lengths in which this form of bonding could be used as a tool of manipulation. Whatever its limitations, whatever its strengths, whatever its weaknesses, you suffered from all. And ultimately, it was this bond that transformed you from what was once my Padawan into a being so fanatically obsessed with adhering to Revan's will that everything else, even your very identity, was seen as insignificant and thus subconsciously discarded.
Holy sh**. The gaping hole left by this sacrifice of identity was never replaced with a new one. Instead, I think you became something else. Something that cannot exist without Revan.
The force bond that Revan created between you, it became itself so central to your life that you became completely dependent on its continued existence to retain stability. And when Revan was incapacitated and the bond was suddenly broken, the shock of its loss was a horror beyond your ability to withstand. You could not grasp the concept of existing again as an individual, and so you lost consciousness. In truth, it should have killed you.
So without the presence of the bond, I had to relearn even the very basics of life? This is why I felt lost and confused on the Orion? This is why I lost my ability to feel the Force even though it still flowed?
Test subject, and those were merely some of its consequences. Revan used what had been learned from your manipulation to help shape what became the Sith Empire.
But if my purpose was tied to those experimentations in Force bonding, why after those experiments were completed was I not discarded? I became Revan's assassin, his shadow.
Betrayal is the way of the Sith. In you, Revan had found a servant who would always be loyal.
Then everything I sacrificed during the course of the Mandalorian Wars, it was all just a part of Revan's manipulation.
Yes, and it was that manipulation which, during the finality of the Mandalorian Wars, pushed you over the edge and past the point of no return.
A point of no return. The moment where I discarded my identity and at last embraced my role as Revan's tool of war.
You remember, Shauna May, the field of battle, the screams, the explosions, the death. Do you remember the Battle of Malachor 5?
Oh my god. The Battle of Malachor 5. The battle which brought an end to the Mandalorian Wars. I was with Revan during the final stages of that battle and saw with my own eyes the final moments of the war. We infiltrated the Mandalorian command ship to permanently cripple our enemy's ability to organize and maintain the fighting force which engaged our own on the ground, and in the skies above Malachor 5. The Mandalorian warriors, faced with final defeat, fought fanatically against us in that last battle. The war had cleansed their ranks of the weak and the inexperienced, leaving only the battle-hardened veterans to stand against us. The strength of our own forces was spread too thinly to match the concentrated ferocity and fanaticism of the Mandalorians, but Revan knew that a physical victory in the battlefield, regardless of the circumstances, could only be achieved through first a spiritual one. When every Mandalorian lost the will to continue the fight, Revan would manipulate what remained of our enemy, and lure them to a doom from which they could not escape, the mass shadow generator.
Wanga kumkiba bumulera kakin shak nawagawa bakon.
The source of our enemy's morale lied in their fanatical adherence to the Mandalorian culture. A man whose death would shatter the Mandalorians to the core and thrust them towards the doom that Revan had prepared for them. That was their leader. That man was their leader. Mandalore, the ultimate. Oh my god, we're going into the... I'll shut up and watch this. General, time is a luxury we can't afford. We must continue forward and reach the place where Mandalorian commands his forces. Then and only then can we at last destroy him. Oh my god, this is getting so good. This mod's writing is absolutely fun. It's amazing. And it does go into some stuff that we're going to cover in the sequel too. So, Knights 2. Okay, let's see. With the disappearance of Mandalore's chief strategic Cassus Fett at Jagged's cluster, no competent Mandalorian field marshal remains who could possibly recover from the blow they will suffer when Mandalore himself falls. They will not escape the doom I prepared for them. Then we do what must be done. I'll commit myself to defeating Mandalore, even if it means sacrificing my own life in the process. Your enthusiasm is commendable, Shadow, but Mandalore is mine to destroy. You are not to interfere during our battle.
The dark side is strong in this place. I can feel its power.
You must draw strength from what transpires around you and concentrate it into power. A power that you will need for the trials that lay ahead. Oh, we're playing... Oh my goodness. Okay, I studied the schematics of the Mandalorian capital ship in preparation for this moment. As fleet commander, Mandalore should be on the bridge, which is accessible through an elevator situated on this level. Then our destination is the elevator. Keep your lightsabers at hand and be mindful of your surroundings. We cannot afford to recklessly waste time on meaningless slaughter, so attack only when attacked. Hey, buddy. I'm almost out of force points, okay. Any remains on these guys? Nope, okay. Anyone over here? I don't think so. I'll explore a little bit around the ship, but... My god, this... Oh, okay. This mod's writing is really, really good. Major kudos to Silver Edge 9 and his team. And the voice acting isn't too bad either. Considering this is a fan mod, the voice acting is actually pretty good. Okay, so adrenal strength. That's it? Okay. Alright, is that everything? I think so. Yep, okay. Onwards and forwards. Okay, adrenal alacrity and a repair kit. Nice. But I... Oh, the blast door just opened. Okay. Let's see here. Hey guys, freeze. Hold on a second, I have to check something real quick. Oh, okay. So for this playthrough, I'm dark-sided. Interesting. At least for this section of the game. That's really, really cool. Silver Edge and SC must have really taken advantage of the game's code here. I like it. I legitimately really like that. They're making the most out of it. Uh-oh, I'm getting beat up, though. There we go. Back off. Of course, Malach and Shadow are having all the fun. Guys? A little help here? Hey, don't you set me on fire, jerk. There we go. Whew. That was a rough fight. Oh god, there's more of them. Okay, how are you two doing? I might never get another chance at this, so I'm gonna play Malach for a bit. What's up with this schmuck over here? You okay there, dude? Okay, whatever. Oh, now you open fire on me, okay. Have a little taste of horror. Whew. Alright, let's take a look at this control panel. Wait, where is this control panel? Yeah. Alright, I'll search the remains first. 12 credits, longsword, adhesive grenade.
Sure.
Some remains. 13 credits, poison grenade. What do we got here? 29 credits, advanced repair kit. Okay. Some adrenal alacrity. Nice. There's a control panel somewhere. No, it's not over there. Where is it? Oh. Wait, no, never mind. Oh. Okay. Apparently the geometry for the, control panel didn't load, but alright, let's take a look at this. Open all security doors. That'll do it.
Tonga bookshop.
All terminals on this ship should be linked to the Mandalorian communications network, or at least what remains of it after the central transmitter was destroyed during the invasion of Duxon.
Rajikun, Shuni Yuni Gigi Aldwana, Kavavolpa Muli Kumana.
Configure the system to relay all information and transmissions from the communication network to the outlining fleets.
Tonga Bushan.
Only the outlining fleets, General? What about the front line? Many of our forces are still engaged in the battle with the Mandalorians on the ground and in the skies above Malachor 5.
Pamulji Gumana.
Oh, that's right. This gets a bit more explained in the second game, but suffice to say, those who were in the Battle of Malachor 5 were not Revan's strongest supporters, so, history's on the move. Those who can't keep up will be left behind to watch from a distance, while those who stand in our way won't watch at all. Then we will send them nothing. They will share the same fate as the Mandalorians. The communications network has been severely damaged and is barely operational. It seems only a single channel of the transmission network is still broadcasting intelligence amongst Mandalorian capital ships. Wait, the transmission's been altered. They're about to broadcast new content. It seems Mandalore himself is preparing to deliver a speech. I'm patching the signal through now.
Children of the Mandalore, this is our greatest of hours, the moment where we at last break free from the chains that have long shackled us to the defeat of the great Sith War. Hail the glorious dead. It is their sacrifice that has allowed us to move forward and meet this destiny. Each and every Mandalorian, from the Mandalore himself to the newest of recruits, is each blessed with a duty to preserve the honor of our culture through the embrace of the Mandalorian way. War is our way. We Mandalorians recognize that as we fight on the field of battle, we fight because it is in our nature to fight, to conquer through crusade. War is our way. We Mandalorians recognize that retreat, negotiation, and surrender are words of no meaning. There is either victory or there is death. War is our way. We Mandalorians recognize that on the battlefield, where our enemies see only horror, we see pleasure. Where our enemies see only torment, we see joy. And where our enemies see only slaughter, we Mandalorians see purpose. Because it is in war that one is granted purpose. It is in war that one finds definition. Here at Malachor 5, we Neo-Crusaders will find that definition. It is our destiny.
The transmission has been lost. The communications array on the ship may have been damaged, or electrical interference from Malachor may be causing problems. No matter. I decoded the transmission signal and assigned it to my personal communicator. Should the transmission be resumed, we can listen to it in the rest of the broadcast. Then there's nothing more to be gained here. Let's go. Let me heal up my team real quick. Okay, Malachor only has speed. There we go. I guess I better be careful with how I use my light side powers. Where's that schmuck going? 2 concussion grenades. Okay, I'll take them. Let me see where that other guy went to. Come here, Mandalorian. I only want to kill you. Come on out. Wherever you are. No, okay, whatever. Let's move forward then. I'm absolutely floored by how great this mod is. I'm really enjoying it. Well, maybe except that fight against Shadow's former Jedi friend. Hey, at least some for me, Malak. I'm gonna wait and then I'll use Master Speed again. Oh, I can level up again. Sweet. But I'll hold off on that for now. Power conductor, what's this do? Oh, okay, nothing. Interesting. Should I not have triggered that? I don't know. Take a look at what's in here. And in the other room. Then we'll deal with that coward behind the force field in a moment. 51 credits and a poison grenade from those remains. Oh! Yeah, nothing. Okay. Oh, right. Speed. Okay. Ooh, grenades. Sure, I'll take those. 3 plasma grenades, 3 concussion grenades, 3 frag grenades. Sweet deal. Take a look at these remains over here. Adhesive grenade, okay. Is that everything? Okay. You know, you can only hide behind that force field for so long, coward. Maybe I do need to do something with those power conductors. Let me see. Oh, can I not destroy them? Huh. Wait a minute. Aha! That's how it's done. Okay. So I have to open them and give a grenade into them. And that'll blow them up. And that takes care of the force field. Hey, buddy. Want to tussle? Sweet. Alright, onto the elevator. Let's go to the command deck. Here they come, more Mandalorians. Mandalorian grenadiers over there. No remains on you. There are some schmucks over there, though. We dig through these guys. Okay. I'm gonna go somewhere else. Ah, seriously? I was gonna use that, you know, to fight you guys. Back off. Oh, shoot. Uh-oh. Malak, Shadow, I'm gonna need your help. Wait, what are you guys doing? There you go. Yeah, take them down. Shadow, what are you doing? Alright. Life support pack and some adrenal stamina. Good. Hey, buddy. You wanna die? Good.
Sure.
No remains on him. Alright. I will say it's kind of a shame that we don't see too many female Mandalorians or women Mandalorians in this game, or the sequel for that matter. It's kind of a shame that we don't see any Mandalorian women. Would have been cool to have had the variation in there, but eh. Freeze my shadow, will you? I don't think so. Let's continue exploring. Oh. These spider droids. Perfect. Oh, maybe this isn't like lightning, because with force lightning, if you target an enemy from far away, and there are other enemies in front of that enemy, it'll zap those enemies too. Too bad Destroy Droid doesn't work that way. Well, I think it's supposed to. Maybe it's a problem with the mod. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But okay, let's move forward. Let's go this way. Any other schmucks down here? I don't see any. But yeah, this entire level looks very reminiscent of the Leviathan's command deck, so I guess I should expect to find similar surprises in that regard. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Calm down, guys. Teamwork. So 29 credits and a sonic grenade, nice. Life support pack, cool. 29 credits and adrenal stamina, also very cool. Is there anything in these containers? I don't think so. Nope, okay. Let's move forward then. We haven't been in here yet. Is that Matt the radar technician? Is that his ancestor? Is that why he's holding a stun baton and working on droids in here? Matt the radar technician. If you guys don't know what that is, go look it up. It's pretty funny. Alright, can I do anything with these droids? I don't think so. No, okay. Poop. Alright, so let's move forward here. Okay, yeah, we were just in here. Wait, what about that cylinder? No, okay, nothing in there. Oh, good, more bozos. Attack! Where are Malachor and Shadow at? Do I have like solo mode disabled or something? Let's take a look at that then. How did you heal yourself while laying down? Not on my watch, buddy. There, let me see if toggling solo mode does anything for me. That guy had a med pack, that was nice. You had an adhesive grenade, okay. Malak, Shadow, where are you guys?
What?
Still stuck in there, of course. Let me go get them. I'll fast forward this a bit. Alright, so let's see. Where can we go next? I think we'll go this way. Okay, we were just over here. Let's open some doors. And get on the floor. Are there any other... Wait, hold on a second. Okay, we haven't been that way yet. But let's explore this hallway first, before we press on. That med pack did not save you, my dude. I'm sorry. Okay. So what's over here? I've reacquired the signal that was being transmitted among the Mandalorian capital ships. It's still weak, but I believe it's sufficient to allow us to continue listening on the broadcast for a time. I'm patching through the signal now.
I am under no delusions, my children. I understand how crucial a situation we are in. The Republic has pushed us from Onderon, from Elthir, from Duxon. These are worlds we captured at the cost of countless Mandalorian lives. Our sacrifices are many, our victories now few, but our resolve has never been greater. We can defeat the Republic here. We can begin to reclaim the ground that they have taken from us. But only if you continue to embrace the Mandalorian way and commit yourselves completely to war. Seek honor through battle and bring boundless glory to the Mandalorian peoples. Warrior.
I lost the signal again. For now, there's nothing I can do to get it back, so I can do nothing but continue to press forward. Alright. If you like this video, consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/burningearththefx. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and be sure to follow us on Facebook for more exciting updates. And as always, thanks for watching.